4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Lakers leading by 21. To the middle, leans, and it's sent back by Bogut. Kobe against Curry. On the wing, Green. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Bryant. And there's the pass to Clarkson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Clarkson's got 6.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Curry passes to Thompson. And the officials call a traveling violation.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the technical free throw is good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Kobe misses.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Hibbert. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thank you for that, Doris. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76. And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships, at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Good on the second free throw. And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside, and boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there, so you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes.
2 points.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Outside, Russell. Outside, Kobe. Fades away.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
On its way from Curry for two. No luck. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Russell. It's good from long range. Russell's got 7.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Kobe, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Right side, Russell. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry with it. He's picked up by Russell. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his first points of the game.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
And Bryant kicks to Bass. And Barnes comes to help. Bass, a screen on Thompson. 4 on the clock from the stripe. Bass can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Bryant gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Curry against Russell. Curry, good.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Russell kicks to Bryant. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Sacre's checked in for Bass. Hibbert comes in for Julius Randle. Nick Young's checked in for Bryan. And it's Williams in for Russell. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
And he makes both free throws. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, but I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Screen by Young. Williams up on top. From downtown. Good. Williams has got 5 now.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that. A pretty delivery that time from Iguodala.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
The Warriors have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. The free throw drops for Barbosa. And Barbosa drops them both.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers on top, just dominating this one. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
한국도 책은 나기 전에 그림자 처럼